Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list, whatever you're doing out there. You know what? We're going to add to it. That is my promise to you. Isn't that exciting? Hey, you know what else is exciting? Let me tell you what's exciting. This video that you are watching right now, this one, is rated G. Do you know why? You might know why. If you've hung out here for a while, you might know why. This video is rated G for giveaway. Isn't that exciting? We are giving away 2 copies of this game. This is a game called Death Roads Tournament, and it is releasing out into early access on March 28th. That's right around the corner. This is a roguelike deck builder with car battling. So imagine a Vigilante 8 or Twisted Metal meets Slay the Spire with a little bit of lane action, okay? So I did a video last week on this game. We're gonna try to have a slightly better run this time. I know a little bit more stuff now as far as driving. I will not tell you that I am an expert at the game. I think that this game has a ton going on, and it would take a minute or two to become a complete expert at it, but I know more of the things now. So we're going to kind of explain what we're doing along the way to try and put you in a better position of understanding the game in case you win a copy, or in case you decide to grab a copy. Now you'll be that much more prepared to dive in. All right, we're gonna move back. The reason I'm moving back is because I know this enemy in particular shoots forward. Now you can tell by the gun facing, and I'm not too worried about being slammed into either. So we're gonna go over here because it's a safer position for us. And let's see, we only have 3 energy left, and if we run out of this, we're going to go into an uncontrollable skid where these cards, 3 of them, are going to be used at random, and we might end up in a spot that we don't want to be. So we're going to just chill over here and hopefully avoid damage. Perfect. So we had a block, and that stopped all the damage from coming through, and now we're going to be able to stick it to this huge jerk face of a guy. Now we're going to start this way, and then we're going to go with this, and we're going to win this battle. Now we've got driver cards over here that we get every turn, and then the cards that are along here are part of our deck, and the deck is built by the gear that you have on your car. It's going to make more sense as we go along. By the way, with the giveaway, all you need to do is be subscribed and leave a comment on the video, and then you're in for the giveaway. I'll choose one of you on the 28th to win a copy, and then another one of you, because we're giving away 2 copies. I was just checking to make sure you were paying attention. All right, so with this piece of gear, we will gang a diagonal shot card, and we're going to get plus 30 to our max car health. So I'm actually going to go with that. Seems like a good trade. You spot an old mobile fuel dispenser trailing along the road. You remember those things rolling out back in the early 40s, but after the moon crash, they were left unattended and most of them perished. You could not only refuel with it, but also perform some basic repairs. Luckily, it looks like this one is still in service. It still requires payment, though. Okay, so just a quick fix, not paying a dime, and I'm on my way. What can go wrong? 50% chance of ganging 10 health, 50% chance of losing. You know, let's go with the coin flip. Usually I win these. All right, we'll take it. Let's see what we got here. So, sell your junk and buy some sweet parts. We don't have much junk. Let's go ahead and get some scrap. Now we can use scrap to buy various things. We have gadgets up here. These are passives for us during our run. And shops also have the opportunity to purchase various types of loot. So we've got a number of road battles coming up here. So again, usually I like to look at what we're dealing with as far as the threat. Now these are more obvious. I don't have to right click on them to see what they're dealing with because you can tell what they're gonna do from the way their guns are facing. So really, I think what we wanna do here is try and get behind these two so that they don't have a position to fire at us. Before I do that, though, we might want to take a shot at this dude. There we go. Now we're going to start making our way back, if possible. And we might be able to get part of the way there. Let's see how it pans out, shall we? We could also move down a little bit because this guy could serve as a blocker to this guy getting in position to hit us. So I think what we'll do, just judging by the cards that we have here, yeah, I think we're going to move down first. I should say the enemies can also damage each other. So if this guy takes a shot and he hits one of these guys, they're also going to get battle damage, which is great. Let's go ahead and head down again here. And let's see, are we in position? Oh, we are. You know what? We could take this guy out. Now, are we going to take a hit from the guy behind us? Probably, but I'd like to take this guy out. So let's do that. And what do we want to do here? I'm almost thinking that we move back a spot. All right, we've got 2 points left in our... This is actually handling. So if you burn through all of your handling, that's when you go into that skid that I was talking about. So I think we're just going to have to sit here for now. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got some road conditions coming up for the next turn. I figured that guy was going to do that. Then we're going to block... Oh, he moved out. Okay, so if I stay in this position at the end of this turn, we're going to die instantly because of the road debris that's coming. It's a closed lane. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to move up and see how this card has the arrows here first. So this is what you're getting first. And then we're going to get the opportunity to either bash backwards or forwards. So we're going to go up to get out of that broken lane. And this is going to put him into a skid, because we're going to do 2 damage to the handling by bashing. All right. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, that was great. That was great. So let's block that guy in. I think this is going to work out wonderfully for us and not so great for them. We're going to go up a gear, and then we're going to get a bash opportunity. And if we can bash again, we might be able to send that guy down, but I don't think we can bash again, unfortunately. All right. I think that's where we're staying. But we can do this too. All right. That's wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that satisfying? I will tell you, I think that there is a lot going on in this game that you have to keep track of. So you probably noticed that I'm shifting up and down gears. Well, in various gears, that can drive different events that the cards do. So you have to pay attention to that piece as well. I think what we're going to do is just back into this guy. It's going to work really nice for us. Wonderful. Not a bad start to the run. All right, so we get some scrap. Let's see what we got on offer here. The Immortar. I kind of like what we have better. It's another one where I'd say I like what we have better. Now, this is going to add to our max car health and create an opportunity to build armor when we do some moves. Let's get this. This looks great. So you see what I mean here? So we're going to go down or up, but then there's an added boost here. And the higher the gear, you're getting more block. So let's definitely go with this. A lot of battles on this road. All right. So, again, I like to assess the field, see what's going on here. I know what this guy does. I don't know what this guy does. Okay, so he can shoot forward, which, go ahead, buddy. We got a nice blocker happening right now. Okay, I need to look at this icon and see what this is. I think, oh, so that's a bash. All right. So, what do we want to do here? I think, what do I think? This is a little bit of a conundrum here. All right, we're gonna go up. And I think we're going to start making our way back, but I think we need to go up a gear here before we do that. So let's do that. It's going to send us forward. This is more of a preparation turn, and those are going to happen as well. We might as well move forward one more and out of the way a little bit. We'll build up some block capability. And this is going to send us up again, which I wouldn't mind. And I think we'll just sit here for now and see what these guys do. Okay. Interesting. And this guy again. No, we can't see his deck right now, can we? There we go. Yeah, so he's a forward shooter. All right. I'm a little saddened that we didn't get any of our behind. Oh, there we go. I take that back. Now let's definitely do that. And wouldn't mind trying to get a little bit closer so that we could maybe bash this guy. That might be harder to pull off at the moment. Well, this will work for us. We can bash him right here. And then we've either got to get out of the way or bash him again. I think we're just going to bash him again. Which I realize is going to leave us in a... Oh, that was nice. Beautiful. It's going to leave us in a semi-vulnerable spot here. There's not much we can do because if I use another card like this, which wouldn't do anything for us anyways, we're going to go into a skid and you could end up in the wall a bunch of times. So we're going to pass the turn. Okay, we're in a skid. Hey, that worked out okay. Ooh. Now he managed to get behind us. But look what we got. All right, perfect. Now we want to move behind this guy. So we've got a couple of diagonal shots that are going to happen here. Okay, and let's fire off our SMG burst. Finish his ass off. It feels good to cook these other cars. It really does. Okay, let's see what we got here on offer. Oh, that looks like a good trade, doesn't it? A little bit less damage, and the cost is higher, but look at the coverage comparatively. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go ahead and equip that. Perfect. Okay, another battle coming up here. We're building the scrap up nicely. We're sitting at 53. Now, as you play more and progress through the game, you're going to level up, and that's going to open up different characters and vehicles. And, you know, the characters have different driver cards. And then the vehicles have, of course, different starting gear that's going to get you different cards to play around with. So, I am thinking that we maybe use this as more of a setup round to get to safety. What I'd like to do is be behind this guy, maybe position ourselves here, or more ideally here. But can we do that? Well, let's go up a gear, and let's maybe back up here. And we'll go ahead and go up another 2 gears. We'll back up here. And then we've got 3 points left. Now this would put us in a skid, which could end up badly. Oh, no, you know what? This one costs 2 only. So with this, you can hit 2 targets. With this one, only a 2 coster, you pick 1 target. So we can absolutely do this. Because we're not going to be able to go down, unfortunately. But I feel pretty good about the spot we're in terms of our safety and our setup. So let's go ahead and pass the turn here. I'm not too worried about this little guy slamming into us. They don't do that much damage. Oh, is this guy going to shoot his own guy? No. All right. He decided not to, which was probably smart. Now, if we go SMG shot, we can take this guy out. So let's do that. And, wait, what do we want to try and do now? I wonder if I can... No, I can't see the rest of the road if I drag. But we know this guy's sitting over here. Well, if I have to take damage, I feel like I should stay on this side, and that way this guy is kind of forced to shoot through this one, especially if I move closer. So maybe we do that for now. We are all the way at 5th gear at this point. So we might as well use this and build up a ton of block. I'll point this out too. When you move from road to gravel, you'll get pushed back a spot. That's another thing that happens in this game. So I guess let's do that. We get the block. And... I don't know that there's much else we can do here. We could move back one spot again and just kind of set ourselves up for safety. All right, we'll go with that. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we took a little bit of damage. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he did that. Surprised and happy. Let's see what we want to do here. I almost think I want to flip some of these cards real quick. So that's going to give us 2 new cards. Oh, that worked out wonderfully. Can we hit all of them? Just the one. But that'll take him out. Okay, tremendous. Let's go forward 2 spaces and build up some block. And then let's ram this guy and put him into a skid. See what happens. Oh, he just had to come over and... Well, I guess I should have kept those diagonal shots. Pain in the butt. That's okay. Let's see, we've got 3 left. Do we just go ahead and use them up? Slam into them? No, I guess we don't. Need to move forward 1. That would protect us a little bit more. I guess let's move up. And yeah, that gives us a little bit more handling damage. This is kind of like a block to handling that they call grip. All right. What do we got here? Let's, you know what? Before we do this, let's see if we can get a couple of forward attacks. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so let's move down 1. And then let's blast this guy. All right. Look, like I say, you know, I don't feel like I'm great at the game. I think that these games take a good long while to really, really get comfortable with. Well, let's see what's on offer here. But I think if you put the time into this one, and you're used to knowing what to look for and when to look for it, you know, it just becomes old hat. A lot more comfortable with the game. I don't know, nothing's really jumping out at me. I mean, this does look interesting, actually, this one. It's got a couple special components to it. Overload. Increase your condition and handling damage from all sources that deal this type of damage by the amount of overload. All right, so we're kind of beefing up our attack capability at the same time. Let's do that. Okay, just want to take a quick look at the garage here. This is where you can, you know, switch equipment out on the fly if you choose to, but I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking. Not too happy with the health condition, but I think this might help with that if we can make it all the way there. Let's see how we do. 1 enemy, I think we'll be okay. 40 health, let's see what he's got on hand here. All right, so we want to stay away from the rear and the front. That is... okay. All right, so that's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do. All right. So maybe what we do is try and get over here. Well, he can get us with the pinball. All right, I don't know. We got to start somewhere. Let's just see what happens here. We will go with... we didn't get a whole lot of movement cards. Does this guy have a front? Yeah, he does. Okay. Sometimes you look at this and you go, man, I am kind of at a loss here. I want to keep these because I think we'll end up using them. So we'll get rid of this and this. Okay, that works. That works. Because he cannot attack us if we sit right over here. Now, I know he's going to move, chances are, but we're just going to have to kind of deal with that. All right, so we get the power-up piece, and then we'll slam into him. All right. And I think that is going to be all. Yeah, that's it. That's that. Let's see what happens here. All right, well, that worked out good with our block. Now, this is going to let us do a little bit of a slam. This will let us do a slam and build up block, and then that's going to put him in a skid. And, you know, there's a possibility that he could wall himself. That would be great. Yeah. So let's go ahead. See what happens here. Okay. 2 skid cards. Let's... Oh, because we're in first gear. All right, I don't want to use that yet. Let's go up a gear. And let's go ahead and do that. And then can we get... Yeah, let's get on this side again. That seemed to work out okay. And we're just kind of playing this game. You know, the minute I dump this, we're going to be in a position to use it. We've got 3 of these, though, so let's try and get something else. Oh, that worked out really well. But we're not in third gear. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. This is representing all the gears, maybe? Or is it only third gear when you get this? You know what? Really not sure. But we're going to do that. Okay, I guess we did get the grip. So all gears were represented. Perfect. We got a little bit of floating card action happening there. Oh, well, that was very kind of him to position himself that way. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that today. Before we put him in a skid, if we end up doing that, because I think that's definitely a possibility here. Hold on. We can do a total of 18 damage, and we have, let's see, 10 left. That's enough. Okay, we're gonna move down, and then we're gonna spray some lead. Okay, not bad, huh? Not bad. All right. Let's see what we got on offer here. I can't get rid of our diagonal shots. I like them too much. That's gonna buff our bash capability. Yeah, bash damage modifier. So our bash would maybe do more damage or handling damage. What is this over here? Rumble. At the beginning of your turn, take condition damage equal to the amount. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think... Oh, effects on target. Okay. Wow. That's actually not bad. All right, we're going to go with that, I think. Let's take a quick look at these. I like the extra card that gives the block, but I like this quite a bit, that rumble damage. It's like car poison. The rumble damage. All right, do we have a repair? No. No repair option. Well, then I suppose we do this. Okay, so this is where we can buy some gadgets and additional gear as well. Hulk or bulk? Interesting. No, I really like the parts we have, but these look pretty good. Wow. Okay, I think we do need to buy that actually. And then let's sell something we're not using here anymore. Let's do that, and then we'll come back here and we'll buy one of these gadgets. Your weapon cards deal 2 condition damage more if you haven't played any weapon card last turn, or double the condition damage from the first bash you perform on each of your turns. Yes. Yes. All right, let's go into the garage, and we want to put this on. This is going to take over this slot. Perfect. All right. I'm happy with these. I think that's going to be quite interesting to use out there. All right. Let's jump back in, shall we? We're going to save the new setup, and I would say the only other thing we want to do while we're here is to get rid of the other stuff that is not installed in case we come across an opportunity to do some repairs, because that also uses scrap, and we're ready to rip. So let's get it. Let's try to get it. Well, that would be an opportunity to do repairs, so I guess we'll go this way. All right, so let's check out the situation. So these guys have the rotating shot in all spots around them. I imagine this guy's got the same setup. He does. So, so we could open up with some lead spray. We could also do this. I mean, we should absolutely do that. Beautiful. I don't know, maybe we just want to go ham on this guy and stay away from this guy. Make it difficult for him to have to, you know, catch up with us. Maybe that's what we want to do. So let's go up a gear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there. And let's see. Do we have any backwards movement? I guess I should have checked that out first here. The other thing we could do is move up, because if we do that, that's going to move us back by itself. Maybe we don't want to do that. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I guess we'll just pick something, right? We have 6 points left to use. So we'll go ahead and move up like that. I know, it was a waste of a slam. I think that's going to do it. Well, now wait a second. That's worth doing, I think. Yeah, we're going to find out. I know, we're in a skid. Oh, okay, that didn't work out. I was hoping that we were going to skid and then slam into him. Sometimes skids can work out in your favor. This time we're just eating it. Okay. Well, we definitely want to gear up. And okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt to get a little bit ahead of these guys, which I think is possible. And then we're gonna do this. I think I want to go ahead and bulk up as well. So we got the additional grip at this point. I think we're gonna chill here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. I don't know if we're going to make it through this round. We've got 2 health. It's not looking great. Yeah. So, let's try to get 2 more cards, because these are not doing anything for us at the moment. Suppose we could do this. That guy's gonna skid. All right. Let's go down. And let's go for the slam. I'm just thinking maybe we can get this guy to skid if we've got another card that'll allow us to slam into him, which we do not. We do not. So we've got to get the hell out of the way here. So I guess we'll go down. And then we're going to come all the way down here. And I think that's where we're sitting, and we're going to hope that we survive the turn. I don't know if we are or not. I have a bad feeling. Oh, there it is. There it is. 12 nodes reached, cards in deck 17. Gained a little bit more experience. We'll show off what that does in a moment here. Folks, this is Death Road's tournament. We are doing a giveaway on this video. If you like what you saw and you want to have an opportunity to play this game, be subscribed, leave a comment on this video, and I will pick one of you, and then I'll pick one of you again, because we have 2 copies that we're giving away. And we'll do this on March 28th to celebrate the early access release of this game. And thanks for all your support. That's what allows us to do these giveaways. And boy, I love giving away video games. So you're such a big part of us being able to do this for this community. So I really appreciate that. And if you are going to jump into this game, please play better than me. Take your time with it. It's probably easier to play it if you're not also recording a YouTube video at the same time. There is a lot to think about with this game. The switching gears, the different grids, lanes, what happens when you move a lane. You know, maybe you're doing a terrain change and there's going to be an outcome. You got road debris to think about. Lots going on with this one. But, you know, there's a bunch of people out there that are going to have a good time with this one, I think. Hey, have a great one. And before we go, we'll show off some of the progression real quick here. As I was about to sign off. See, that was a fake out. It's a fake out sign off. All right, we're going to go into new run. And as you level up, you're going to get different drivers. So these are the driver cards that we saw each turn. I have opened up Chevelle Third Eye Monroe. We've got some new driver cards here. The other thing that's going to happen as you play is you're going to open up new vehicles along the way. And these vehicles have, you know, of course, different engine parts and car parts altogether. I guess I would say I'm not a huge car buff. You're seeing that today. So yeah, look at this Bigfoot. You know what I liked about this one is very appropriately, this does extra damage for slamming. Makes total sense. A lot of different cars to open up. So we'll see you again soon. We'll do this again out on the Goat Force Gaming channel where we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time. All right, you take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you again soon.